So there you are, staying 2 hours late at work, unpaid, obviously, because there's just so much to do, and somehow you're the only one who never says no. Your boss knows it, your coworkers know it, and you're sitting there at 7 p.m. while watching everyone else leave on time, while you're still grinding away, telling yourself this will lead to something, a promotion maybe, recognition, anything. But deep down, you know, you're just the person they can always count on to work for free. Here's what's wild. You're not even thinking about it anymore. It's become this automatic reflex where someone asks for something and you just say yes before you can stop yourself. Like your mouth has a mind of its own, and that mind is a people pleaser with zero survival instincts. Your friend needs a ride to the airport at 5 a.m. Your cousin needs you to watch their kids? Absolutely. Random acquaintance from high school needs help with their multi-level marketing pitch? Sure. Why not destroy an evening? And the worst part? Deep down, you know they're using you. You can feel it, but you keep showing up anyway because saying no feels like committing a crime you'll never recover from. But let's talk about what's really happening here. Psychologists call this the reciprocity trap, and it's basically your brain getting scammed by its own wiring. See, humans have this deep evolutionary need to be helpful because thousands of years ago, being part of the group meant survival. Getting kicked out of the tribe meant becoming a snack for something with teeth. So we developed this overwhelming urge to say yes, to be useful, to never ever let anyone down. Which was great when we lived in small communities where everyone reciprocated. But now? Now you're applying those same instincts to people who barely remember your name unless they need something. They're out here treating you like a 24-hour convenience store, and you're acting like it's an honor to be open. Here's where it gets absolutely ridiculous. You start doing this thing where you convince yourself that if you just keep helping, eventually they'll appreciate you. Eventually they'll realize how amazing you are and start treating you better. So you say yes to lunch even though they canceled on you 3 times last month. You lend them money even though they still owe you from before. You listen to their problems for 2 hours even though they hung up last week when you tried to share yours. And you tell yourself this is fine. This is friendship. Meanwhile, your actual needs are sitting in the corner, eating dust and wondering when their turn is coming. But here's the thing nobody tells you. The moment you start saying no, something magical happens. Not immediately, obviously, and at first people get weird. They act confused, like you just started speaking another language. They might even get a little annoyed because you've trained them to expect unlimited access to your time and energy. You've basically been their emotional ATM and suddenly you're out of service. But then, after the initial shock wears off, something shifts. The people who were using you, they just disappear. Poof, gone. Like they were never really there in the first place. Which honestly, they weren't. They were there for what you could do for them, not for you. And the people who actually care about you, they stick around. They respect the boundary. They might even apologize for not realizing they were overstepping. Because real friends don't need you to be a doormat to value the relationship. Real friends actually want you to have boundaries because they care about your well-being. Mind-blowing concept, right? Studies from Berkeley showed that people with strong boundaries actually have healthier relationships and lower stress levels. Meanwhile, people pleasers are out here collecting stress like it's cryptocurrency, thinking they're investing in relationships, but really just giving themselves anxiety and resentment. So here's what you do. Just once, say no. That's it. Don't explain it to death. Don't write a dissertation about why you can't. Just a simple, clean no. I can't stay late today. Period. End of sentence. Watch what happens. If they push back, if they guilt trip you, if they act like you've personally betrayed them, congratulations. You just identified someone who was using you. They're upset because their free service just ended, not because they care about you. And if they accept it and move on, those are your people, the ones worth keeping around. The truth is, teaching people how to treat you isn't mean. It's not selfish. It's actually the kindest thing you can do for yourself and for them. Because when you have boundaries, you stop being resentful, you stop keeping score. You start showing up for people because you genuinely want to, not because you're trapped in some people-pleasing prison of your own making. And the crazy part? People actually respect you more. Turns out, nobody actually respects the person who says yes to everything. They just know you're easy to manipulate. So hit that like button if you've ever said yes to something, and then immediately wanted to fake your own death to get out of it. Subscribe for more psychology that gently calls out the messy ways we sabotage ourselves while pretending everything's fine. And drop a comment with the most ridiculous thing you've ever agreed to do for someone who absolutely did not deserve your time. I want to hear the stories that make you cringe just thinking about them. See you next time with another uncomfortable truth about why we do the things we hate doing. Now go practice saying no in the mirror before someone texts you.